and one for the intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this. Be clear, I could fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like.
Alright, today is Saturday, June 15th, right, babe? No, 25th. 15th. The fuck? God damn it. Fucking see what happens? Fuck. Well, it's early in the morning because we're actually heading out to the Maryland today. It's like 7:30 in the morning. And it's exactly 1 week, 7 days from Team Universe. So I haven't actually done a one of these weigh-in vlogs in quite a while. So I'm interested to see where my weight is at. I've been staying away from the scale because it really doesn't matter what I weigh. I just want to make sure that I'm tight enough. So keto for 3 weeks. This is the 3rd week. Very difficult to do this. Anybody that's ever tried it, it's very, very hard. But I get into contest shape very quickly when I cut my carbohydrates. I mean, it's just how my body is. So let's hop on the scale and see where we're at and get this fucking day started. So I'm going to show you guys basically how to stay on your diet, travel, and actually, I got to work because I'm doing the NPC News online interview. So I have to do all that shit and stay on my contest diet a week out from the show, depleted as fuck, and I still got to do my cardio before we fucking leave. So we're going to do all that shit today and see how interesting this shit is. Got Brady's new bed over here. It was his birthday the other day. $189, so that's a new low from my body weight. 189. All right, so 189. This is where I'm sitting. I wish I had better lighting because you can actually start to see everything coming in now, and like my lower back. Wish I had someone to hold this camera. Aaron's in there getting ready for the thing, but everything is just getting super tight now at this point. That's where I'm sitting. So when I carb up, I'll actually look a lot bigger and fuller than I do right now. Which, I'm thinking I do look pretty. You can actually see all the striations, like the separations of my chest and stuff. I mean, it's getting there one day at a time, right? So it's the diet that's the hardest thing right now. The training is pretty much done. I'll do circuit training, my depletion workouts now this week. Continue with my cardio. Depletion workouts actually start tomorrow, matter of fact, and then start carbing up on Wednesday. So right now you notice it's quiet in here because Brady actually went to the pet hotel where he stays when we travel. So we'll have to pick him up tomorrow. So when we get home tonight, I have like 5 meals to bring here. So we'll have to get up tomorrow morning, eat. We'll do cardio. No, tomorrow's the first depletion workout. So get up tomorrow, first depletion workout. Then eat, then go pick up Brady and continue through the day like with the depletion workouts. But overall, I think, I definitely beat my past best condition already. And that's something that people should really pay attention to because it doesn't matter where you've been before. It matters how good you can be. A lot of people, when they're like, I beat my, last year or whatever, they just kind of hold back and they don't really push to get any better than that. But I think it's important to realize that even though you're better than you were last year, you can still be better. You have to keep pushing right up to the end. It's easy to sit back and say, okay, here we go. Look, everything's tight. I'm good. No, I need to be as good as I can possibly be, which we'll see where that winds up. So let's get this fucking day started. Cardio time. Scientifically measure this shit out perfectly. Yep, that's it. Scientific. I know science, bro. right, now we're headed to Baltimore to the Francis Merrick, I believe it's called, Hippodrome. Erin sounds like she smokes 2 packs a day. Like, she has this allergies cold thing, and it's funny because when she was talking yesterday, I was like, oh my god, that's what you sound like if you took Anavar. I'm like, everybody's gonna think I fucking give you Anavar or something now and be like, he gave her drugs. I knew it.
No one gets a cold or allergies ever. It's definitely Anavar.
In the bodybuilding world, though, they automatically think other shit. Like, if you win the show, they're like, oh, he's fucking the judges. Yeah, like they just, you know how it is.
If I'm taking Anavar and this is how I look, I'll have my fucking money back and someone needs to be in jail.
I keep telling everybody that most of the Anavar is fake. They don't fucking listen to me.
Oh my god.
It's really Diana Ball. But you would have a beard if you were on Diana Ball.
Dude, fuck that. I don't want some fucking... You have the beard in this relationship, not me.
I'm trying to fucking, my 5% cup here with my coffee in it.
So, it happens sometimes, you know. People don't always feel awesome when they work 100,000 hours at a time. But don't sleep. It happens.
Keto, I don't feel good in general, so we're going to go up there and check this out. Bodybuilding's first, which we're probably going to miss bodybuilding by the time we get there because there's so few competitors up there now that, you know, it runs through pretty fast. But they have some new classes. I think there was the 60 and over class. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
So they have the 60 and over class, bodybuilding and physique and stuff like that for men. They have the new armed forces, first responders classes, and a few other things. So it should be pretty cool. So let's try not to drive off the road over here. Guys, we just rolled in here at the 2016 Maryland State American Muscle Supply. This is them actually filming behind us. They're doing like a Facebook Live thing. And the guy that we came to see, come here, Joe. One of the guys from our gym, Joe Morton.
Hey.
Joe, I saw him last year at the show, and I recognized him at the gym. But he was a lot fucking bigger at the gym, and I was like, fuck. So he's moving up to classic physique, so we came out to see him and a couple other people. Joe, how you feeling, man?
I feel like I'm ready to do this today. I mean, it's just a warm-up. I'm a month out from the big time.
So you're going to do the USAs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
This is just
so
a way to
did you
keep
win
me
the
in
show
track.
last year?
Yeah.
You did, with physique.
I got second last year.
Second, so now you're going to classic.
But I've also gained 50 pounds, so we'll see how it goes this year.
How did you do that?
A little bit of insulin, GH.
At least he's honest, right?
Testosterone, Trembolone, EQ. I can keep going.
You know this guy, Boston Law?
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Awesome, brother. It's good to see you. Good luck, my man.
Hey, appreciate it.
Nick.
Good luck to you next weekend.
This is Nick. I met him for the first time at the gym with Joe a while ago, and he was actually the guy in the video and the pictures with me at the posing clinic. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, yeah. Posted stuff up. Yeah. Nick is an IFBB physique pro, and this is what they look like. So obviously, you know, when you first started physique, were you doing bodybuilding first or no?
No, I was doing, I started with men's physique. You know, I started small, then, you know, that's what they want in the NPC, they want you smaller. Then as soon as I got to the IFBB, it's like, they want you bigger.
Yeah.
I might have got too big, you know?
Yeah, definitely when you walked in, I was like, holy shit, because I know there's a difference between the local level and national level, the national level and pro level. And I'm like, holy shit, like when I first started bodybuilding and the physique first came out, it was like, you kind of looked at it and been like, it's like taking a step back.
Yeah.
But now the guys actually have better physiques than a lot of the bodybuilders.
Yeah, especially the pros, man.
I mean, they're developed, man. They have better physiques than some people.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? You're doing the London Murray?
Doing the London Murray Pro, Pro-Am, and then I got the Baltimore Grand Prix
cool.
a week after, so.
Awesome. Well, best of luck, and we'll be seeing you around, brother.
Yeah.
Good luck. Team U next weekend, man. Saturday will be hopefully the last one for this year.
What are you doing, the open and master?
I'll just do 40 and over and 30 and a 5 and over, so both those classes. I'm the old guy now, so I can do the 40 and over.
I wish you the best.
Thanks, brother. Take care, man. So after the prejudging, this is my meal. We went to Chipotle, and I actually got tomatoes, lettuce, and I think there's onions, right? Yeah. And then the chicken is actually mine. I brought it with me here. So I just dumped the chicken on there, so it's all, I know what's in it. It's not crazy oil and stuff. And Erin got hers.
There's an explosion of guacamole.
A lot of guacamole. They went heavy on the guac, huh?
I don't know what happened. It's just chicken and the tomatoes.
So normally, if this was like 5 years ago, I wouldn't be eating like this. Like I wouldn't eat the salad because I'd be like, it's a restaurant salad. But I literally know that there's nothing in the lettuce and the tomatoes and stuff. So a little more flexible dieting and acting normal. Put a little bit of this like jalapeno green stuff on there. So what's that stuff on the table? Oh, that's a secret weapon. We can't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Don't say anything. Nothing. Not a single word. I'm gonna have to go back to the car so I can get my clothes to change. Babe, what are you eating? What is it?
It's a shake.
It's a shake. Oh, your voice is all fucked up. So what is it? Just a whey protein?
Yeah, it's just protein with water in it, and then.
So you brought stuff to mix up like a shake in the car, eat it in the car.
Yeah, and I ate a rice cake.
And
I
a rice
dipped it
cake.
in it.
So quick on the go.
It's awesome. It tastes really good.
You look like you're sitting there enjoying it.
I love it. I feel like it's like there should be like some sort of weird cheat pudding meal or something. It's amazing.
Chocolate. Of course you love it.
I'm not kidding. It's probably my favorite meal.
This is what it looks like for those of you who've never been on a stage. This is what it looks like. We'll come up here. You guys see the numbers? Obviously, first place, second place, third place, fourth place, and fifth place. And this is the prejudging line.
So
Come out,
somebody
sit
said
on the
the potential complainers are dipped in here. What the?
Is that about like right in the middle? You guys remember Rich, the promoter? He's checking the stage to make sure nobody falls down and breaks their head.
They said there was a
Oh,
trap
you know
door
what it is?
right here.
Oh, really? You can feel the, you
Yeah,
can feel like
there's
it's just a
something.
bump.
They said it's a bump right here as well. You know what? It does feel like it's.
I mean, flat-footed with no shoes on,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't feel
Yeah.
it. But if you're one of the girls in the heels,
Yep.
might
Yeah,
catch
that's
that.
what they said. The girls were saying that they felt.
Just have them
something
stand
under
behind that line.
there. Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were telling them to stay in here, and they were actually standing like right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. Just this crease right here is what it is. Yeah.
Come back over here, babe. And get this. You can get behind us and see. This is what it looks like to be on a stage. If you've never been on a stage, this is what it feels like. Kind of, a little bit.
That's the. See that guy?
Which
That guy
one?
in
The guy in the red hat?
The guy in the red hat. Hey. Guy in the red hat. Excuse me, guy in the red hat. Guy in the red hat. That's J.M. Mannion. That's J.M. Mannion, photographer.
I think I've heard of him
extraordinaire.
before. Yeah.
I've heard of him. Photographer extraordinaire
My
with
mom was
NBC
so
News
mad at me.
Online.
She was so mad.
Yeah.
She called and she's like, "You little asshole."
I read the whole thing.
Oh, she was so mad.
Quit like after the first 5 sentences. They're probably blowing your phone.
It was funny, man. I didn't realize. I thought it was going to be a big joke, but it actually offended some people. I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry."
And that guy right there, slouched all down, that's Patrick Rivera. And of course, he is the man that does all the video for the show, amongst the video photographer
So
extraordinaire.
he's shooting the videos while I'm talking
Yes,
on the mic.
correct.
He's the one behind the camera.
He's the one doing. He's the man behind the camera, and that's the man behind the camera.
The
right
camera
there.
camera.
The camera
NBC
camera.
News.
NBCNewsOnline.com. You can pick up all literally contest picks on NBCNewsOnline.com.
This year, instead of 2 screens, it's 1 screen, huh?
Yeah, we did
It was
one
2.
big with one little one inside, and you'll see it as we do the night show. You'll see the big screen that's going to have the athletes live, and then a little screen that'll have the banner, plus then we announce every single class with a sponsor that sponsors each class.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Every year, just better and better. It's about promoting something better and making it bigger and more like the pro level. Like I think that honestly, I've been to how many shows throughout the years. Maryland has such a well-run establishment. The Mid-Atlantic Zone in general, it's well-run. It's well-promoted. This guy promotes it.
I try, dude. You know, and
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but again, it's worth it because in the end, it's for the athletes. And when they leave the show with a big smile on their face and they say thank you, that's what literally makes it for me. Because my time on stage is come and gone, and now it's time to give back to the athletes and all the hard work and dedication that they do. And that's what we try and do in the Mid-Atlantic Zone between Gary Udit, Peter Gordon, literally Jack Sasserman, Corey and Station, Virginia, Craig, who's also partners with Jack, Todd Howe, all of us. This is what we try and do. We try and give back to the competitors here in the Mid-Atlantic Zone.
And that right there is the most intimidating table, if you're a competitor, you're ever going to see. That's the judging table.
And of course, I also left out, we got Rick Bayardi, who promotes shows, and he's also our expediter at some shows, head expediter other shows, and of course, Tony Roberts.
Tony
the man
Roberts, not
right
Anthony
there.
Roberts. Tony
Yes,
Roberts.
Tony
It's a different
Roberts,
guy.
Yes. The man behind the GQ suits that he wears.
I like the black and
Yes.
black. It looks cool.
Yes, that's very cool. Very cool. That's Mr. GQ right there. That's my man, Tony Roberts, my head expediter.
Mr.
Great
GQ.
guy. Yes.
And back here is where we're going to do the interviews for NBC News. So
It's
camera
so
gets set up
glamorous
obviously over here.
online, and this is like,
I know, like you
You know,
never
it-
think about what's actually going on behind the scenes.
there's not much glamour.
you know, of course, he set up the banners with all the sponsors on it, so bodybuilding.com, DC, Cuts Promotions. Mid-Atlantic Zone is where we're at right now. I think that's where, you know, Maryland, Virginia, DC, Delaware, I think Pennsylvania, a bunch of those things. This is actually pretty cool. It's like a blanket. It's not like this. I thought it was like a plastic tarp.
Yeah.
Actually, like a blanket. It's soft. It's cool. AMS. We can't leave out Frank and AMS.
No, definitely not.
Frank was upset that he thought I was in jail too. Everybody thought I was in jail.
What does that tell you about yourself?
And they think I'm the type of guy that's going to jail.
Fucking shady, apparently.
The fuck?
The
I mean-
fuck, babe? Why are you so shady? Everybody's like, oh my god, Jerry's going to jail.
I guess I belong in jail. I don't know if I know what to say. Huh?
If I said I was going to jail, they would be like, okay.
Like, what did Jerry do and why are you going?
Aaron must have cut the tag off the mattress.
Over here they get the trophies.
Yeah, this is always cool.
How we doing? So you get like these cups, I guess, to share. These are actually kind of cool.
Those are cool.
Because they're like a sculpture and instead of like a, a cup. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, that's really cool.
This must be the overall over here.
Wow.
Yeah. Overall champion women's physique. So
Those
cool.
are actually really pretty.
So this is how they do it. They get the trophies and they stick all the little nameplates on them.
That's pretty cool.
This is the glamorous part of what we do. Backstage, eating my grilled chicken out of a Tupperware. Next to the interview setup, what you call it, the interview setup.
Pretty creative.
Interview station. Like a space station, interview station. Eating your cold chicken out of your cooler. Try and get your meals in and stay on track. We got less than a week now.
How do you feel?
Tired, drained, not well at all. Well, hopefully it doesn't come through when you're doing interviews and stuff. So it doesn't matter how you feel; it matters how the perception is.
You're right.
So I'm sure, like, there's a lot of people out there don't feel good. Like The Rock, I'm sure he don't feel good. I don't know why I always go to him. Probably because his work ethic is so. Him and John Cena. I look at those guys and their work ethic is so solid, but they can't feel good most of the time.
But you're really good at pushing it to the side when you need to. I
It's like-
sound ridiculous, by the way. I'm sorry. This cold is killing me. Jesus.
I punched you in the throat.
Oh my god, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm like, Jerry hit me in
Jerry
the
kicked
throat.
me in the throat.
The bruises are good, but my voice is
They
messed
tell me we were
up.
practicing karate in the garage. I kicked you in the throat by mistake.
I was chasing Brady and I clotheslined myself.
That's more likely what would
That-
happen
Honestly, I would do
than
that.
us to do karate.
But you're really good at not making it so awful that.
Well, what can you do, really? I mean, if you're going to do it, you just have to do it. Like, it's like going to the doctor and get a shot, right? You got to do it. You can whine about it. Shots don't bother me, but
No, I cry like a little bitch.
no, but you got to just get it done. I remember my parents were like, he's really good at getting shots. Like, what am I going to do? Finish this and get ready to do some interviews.
Very glamorous.
All right? JerryWard here with NBC News Online at the 2016 Maryland State Championship East Coast Crossing with the overall bodybuilding champion, which was East Coast, correct? Yes. Randy, right? Yes. Randy, what's your last name? Watson. Randy Watson. He's now, this is your first time?